Danelle Dodge, who's ready to go. Let's go.
Ready to go, yes. Fired up and ready to go. All right. Thing is, okay, so it's working here. All right, I am Danelle Dodge, and I'm a Democratic candidate for Congress, U.S. District 8, which is all of Brevard County, all of Indian River County, and part of Orange County. And I want to thank you all for being here today. Education is the foundation of success in America, and there is nothing more important than making sure that education is equal and accessible. And I'm proud to be here today with these great candidates for the school board. They've put themselves out there for the sake of all of our children, and I'm committed to working hard to see them get elected. None of us can do the job that we need to do if we don't have the elected support to make it happen. Running for office is hard. We're all learning how hard it is. But it is even harder when there is a concerted effort to demonize teachers, books, and even children that don't fit the mold of a few. I grew up in public housing and I attended Head Start. Head Start is an early childhood development program primarily serving low-income, preschool-aged children and their families. And it began in 1964 and has helped countless children like myself get a true Head Start. Because of this federal program, I learned to read when I was 4 years old and have been a lifelong reader. Reading is fundamental. Books are a window into history, fantasy, science, and fostering imagination. The book banning that is going on now is detrimental to our students and our society. If the state is allowed to determine what material is acceptable, where does it end? It ends in a society like China or Russia, where people have access to only state-sponsored information. That is not the America that we want for our children, right? There are those in the federal government that seek to dismantle the Department of Education. You've just seen them recently get unelected. Allowing the states to solely determine the value of that education, what history is taught, and who in society has worth. I believe we need a strong Department of Education, and I will fight to ensure that it does the work necessary to not just deliver funds, but deliver the guidelines that make it necessary so that children that move from one area to another are not left behind, and that every single child is given the opportunity to learn in a safe and healthy environment. I was a middle school office manager for 4 years and part of a clerical union. And middle schoolers kind of get a bad rap, but I have to say that I love working with them every day. Our teachers absolutely need our support. They are essential, educated professionals doing a very difficult job. Low pay and poor treatment will drive many talented and compassionate educators out of this critical profession, and we cannot let this happen. We must also not forget all of the other professional staff that makes the school feel like a family. They make sure our kids arrive safe, that they're fed, that our buildings are clean and well maintained. The people in the office that make those phone calls home to ensure that your child is safe if they have not arrived at school. So thank you to the bus drivers, para-educators, clerical staff, custodians, and cafeteria workers. It is in partnership that schools fail or succeed. These folks must also be paid fair wages, given proper training and administrative support. Additionally, tutors and community volunteers, the PTA, and organizations like Families for Safe Schools all provide the teamwork that makes the dream work. Woo! My office will be a place of teamwork, service, and gratitude. Service for my constituents and gratitude for the opportunity to serve. Every day I will ask my staff, how many people have you served today? I have a vision for a different District 8, one where constituent needs are the highest priority. Finding solutions together for equal education, affordable housing, for veterans, healthcare, the environment, and small business. And when necessary, standing up to the powers that seek to keep us stuck or push us backwards. So how can we make a difference? Leadership. The way I lead is by listening, educating, and advocating. Listening leads to understanding, which is critical to problem solving. Informing the stakeholders of why it matters creates investment in the solution. Congress people have an automatic bully pulpit, and I will use it to advocate for the people of my district, because when a congresswoman calls, People answer the phone. We need to shine a light on what is going right and what needs work. Highlight the things that benefit the people of the district. Programs, educational opportunities, nonprofits, small businesses, everyday heroes like our teachers, and our nurses and doctors, and our customer service stars. What things in the community are treating the people the way that they want to be treated? People want to have things to be hopeful and happy about. It creates community pride and reinvestment in the community. I will also call out what is wrong and use the leverage of my office to bring attention and find solutions. Representation matters. My office will comprise a diverse staff with different experiences and backgrounds that matches the people we were sent to represent. It is not about me, it is about we. Right? All of us. Community engagement. When Congress is out of session, I will be in District 8. I live here, and I love this community. I will not just be here as much as possible, participating, but also using tools like social media to provide information about our community successes, action items, ways that you can volunteer, education and career trainings, and more. If it improves our lives in our community, we should be talking about it. Constituent services. Advisors to help assist with grants. They were talking about district grants to help provide things for the students. There are many out there that people are unaware of. So how can our office bring the information to the schools, to the nonprofits, and let them know what's available and provide guidance so that they can get those grants? Veteran services, healthcare, small business, and consumer assistance, all are things that we can do to benefit our constituents. Showing up. Regular town halls and weekly digital connections will keep your voices in the loop. It can't be the people's house without the people's input. And so, when people ask you, who is your congressperson? I want everyone to be able to say, it is Danelle Dodge, because she is here to help, and on my door, it will always be open. I am going to Washington to work, not to live. Thank you so much.